In November, we gave you the opportunity to choose a South Central Kentucky couple engaged to be married to have Midday Live throw their wedding. Beth Carter and Ryan Stanisu won the most votes, and since that time, we've chosen the theme, the dress, the bridal party attire, other elements as well. And today, we're going to show you the cakes that you get to pick from. Wedding planner from Lasting Impressions, Leona Morlock, joins us, and Christina Jones from Imagine Cakes and Candies. And actually, I want to start with a couple of weeks ago, and I wasn't here, but you sat down with Lauren, and you all discussed the music choices.
We did.
So what was the winning first dance, the winning song?
Well, we had some great choices. We had Marilyn Monroe, Ricky Nelson song, and then the classic Charleston, and that was the song that won.
The Charleston,
yes,
okay.
From the New Orleans Jazz Band.
Very fun.
So they're gonna start their dancing lessons next week, and we'll have a Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire before we know it.
I can't wait to see it. Beth and Ryan, get your dancing shoes on and ready. It's going to be an exciting first dance with the Charleston. Now, Christina, you have sketched some cakes.
Yes.
For us today, some possible cakes. Now let's start with when a bride and groom is selecting a cake, our engaged couples out there, what should they really look for in a possible cake?
I think when you're choosing your own cake, that you should think a lot about with your personality. If you're outdoorsy, if you're modern or classic, some ideas that the type of person you are and personality and everything, and that helps a lot for me to know and get to know about the person when designing the cake and so what, and the theme of their wedding.
Sure.
And that has a lot to do with designing their cake, and also with the taste and what flavors they're going to have, and the colors. You can go really outrageous or keep it simple and classic. So, yeah.
And I guess you mentioned the flavor of the cake. Are white cakes the most common?
Actually, no. In my shop, we have 175 flavors of cake.
Oh, wow.
So that's a lot to choose from. It's a little overwhelming, but we'll narrow it down. We'll get to know who you are and what's it about. And actually, the main flavor right now I have is the red velvet, the cotton candy, the orange dreamsicle, and of course, the white pound cake.
Okay.
Her champagne is great.
The champagne cupcake?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it's fabulous.
That would be perfect for New Year's Eve, even thinking about that. Or a wedding, champagne flavor. Interesting, I should try that sometime. Okay, so let's take a look at the sketches. We'll show you one by one. Let's see the first one here. I see initials on that cake. Tell us about this one that you have sketched out.
Well, on the bottom layer, we have a string of pearls with some crystals dangling from that. And then the second layer, we have rows of pearls and crystals interchanging. And then on the top layer, we're going to have their monogram. It's not going to look exactly like that. It's going to be a little bit more detailed in design, but it's going to be the S and the B and the R for Beth and Ryan.
Yeah, so that's going to be a glitzy cake with all that bling on there, all the pearls and sparkles. Okay, so that's one option for the cake that you can vote from. Now, the second one, let's take a look at this one, has the S on there as well.
Yes, the second one, I'm trying to think which one that one is. Oh,
that's the fondant bottom.
Yes, that is a beautiful cake. The bottom of it is going to be in fondant. It reminds me of silk, just draping over. So it's going to be all just like a fabric on the bottom layer, and the next three layers are filled with lace and sparkly diamonds and pearls. All the pearls are going to be in light pink.
And edible.
Yes.
Really? Okay, now let's talk about fondant. Is that edible?
Yes, fondant is totally edible. The fondant that we use is we have the flavors of the chocolate fondant, the French vanilla fondant, and it's fabulous. It's really good. It's really good.
So you can really do a lot of things with that.
Oh,
yes. I've seen some really remarkable cakes used with that.
Yeah, I love using fondant. The rippling, the roses, the ruffles, and a lot of the beaded work and everything. But of course, with this cake, we're going to use the edible pearls, and it's going to have edible diamonds on it. So in the edible gold paint, it's really going to be beautiful.
This is going to go perfect with our
wedding
theme that we have.
Gorgeous.
And finally, our last option. Let's take a look at this one.
The last one kind of reminds me of upside down hats. They're kind of an upside down, the three layers, but they have lace on them. Also, they have pearls coming down the sides and pendants on the ruffles. So that's another pretty glitzy cake.
I liked that topper too. It looked like a
Yes.
fun little topper there.
Yes.
So now, if people want to go online and vote for their favorite wedding cake, how can they do that?
Well, they can just go to wbko.com/midday and click on the link that says Midday Live Throws a Wedding, and it will take you directly to the vote page to vote on your favorite cake.
Yeah, and check out that blog to read more about Beth and Ryan and the choices that you guys have made so far in our midday wedding. And hey, we want to mention too this lovely tablecloth that you brought today. This is going to be
Yes.
part of what the cake is displayed on.
Yes,
Can
that
we
is
read it?
definitely going to be the cake table,
Isn't that pretty?
and this is going to be the color that the cake is.
The
So
gold.
yes,
Okay.
yes, so
Very
it
pretty.
will-
Yeah, we're going towards the
Maybe gold and black.
gold and diamonds and
Classy.
pearls. And
Yeah.
light
And
pink. It's
elegant.
gonna be really nice.
I love it. Well, Christina and Leona, thank you all for being here. We're so excited about this wedding, and you guys are helping us keep it moving along, so thank you so much.
Thanks, Laura.
Thank
For
you.
being here. Well, no doubt one of the most popular New Year's resolutions is to get fit in 2010 with ideas and advice for doing so. Check out the Medical Center Health and Wellness Expo. We'll tell you all about it next.